Wow! So beautiful flowers. So let us study about these flowers in detail.
Now here you can see different types of flowers, and you all know that the flowers develop from the bird. Now this is the flower, but it is in the bird condition. Different flowers have different kinds of birds, and when these birds grow, they develop into such flower. Now these are the birds, that is they are the unopened flowers. You can see just the stalk and the unopened flower. Now this bird has the protective covering, and this protective covering is called as calyx. Different types of flowers have different types of calyx, corolla, and all the parts. Little bit difference is there. So this outermost part of the flower, that is called as calyx. Here also you can see the green colored material, that is the calyx. After the calyx, the next part you can see this part, that is the corolla. Corolla is made up of petals, and there are number of petals with different colors. Here you can see that these are the flowers with different colors, and as they have different colors, they look very attractive, and because of this they attract the insect. Now here you can see the flower of the rose, and here clearly you can see that these are the green parts called as sepals, and these sepals, they are the calyx. After the calyx, the colorful part, and this colorful part is called as corolla. Now let us study in detail. Now if this is the smaller flower, this is very small flower. Here also you can see this is the calyx. After the calyx, this petals, these are the corolla. Inside again, if you see in detail, you will find there are some pointed or tiny filaments. They are called as androecium. Now let us open the flower and see in detail. Now this is the flower, little bit big, which you can see properly. Now if this is the calyx, let us remove the calyx. If you remove the calyx, you will find that after the calyx, the next member is corolla. This part, these are the petals, and these petals, they form the corolla, that is the attractive part which attracts the insects for the pollination. Then you can see this long part, and this long part is the gynoecium, that is the female part of the flower. And this gynoecium, at the upper end, it has some sticky part, and this sticky part, that is the stigma, and this long part is the style. Here you can see some yellow parts. They have the filament, and at the end of the filament you can see some, here you can see this yellow part, that is the anther, and on before that yellow part you can see the filament. So anther and filament, that is the androecium, that is the male part, and this long is the female part. Now let us see this in some another flower also. Here also you can see this is the corolla. After the corolla, this minute yellow color part, that is the androecium, and this thinnest, something different, that is the gynoecium. Can you see it properly? This is the different flower. You can see so beautiful corolla it has, and if you tear and open, again inside you will see male and female parts, that is the reproductive parts of the flower. Here this minute parts, they are the male members. Let us remove those male members. These are the male members. You can see this is the male part, that is the anther, and this inside, this is the female part that you called as style, stigma and ovary, that is gynoecium. In this flower you can see the style, stigma and ovary properly. Now let us remove this all the parts, then you will be able to see the style, stigma and ovary properly. If I remove all this, now you can see that this long tube like material, that is the style. This is the sticky part that is the stigma, and this swollen portion is the ovary. Again, in this flower also you can see this outermost calyx, then the colorful corolla, and here this whitish part, that is the androecium, and on this androecium you can find this little yellowish color. These are yellowish or brownish. You can see they are the anthers, and again if you go inside, this pink or reddish color, you can see this is the stigma. If you tear it, you will find that after this stigma, this white material, that is the ovary, and after fertilization this ovary develops into the fruit. Here same thing you can see. Now if you tear the material, you will find this is the gynoecium. So in short, here we have seen different types of flowers. We have discussed the parts of the flower. Outermost is the calyx, then the corolla, then androecium and the gynoecium. So here we have studied different parts of the flower.
Hurry up and subscribe my channel. Thank you.